The Bolivian Empire by Lizzie, Daniela, and Leah. This is our flag of our Bolivian Empire. The top is white, as seen, to represent Lizzie. The middle is a tannish, which is a mix between the white and the brown, which is Leah, and then the brown is Daniela. And then, as you see in the red circle, is bananas, which is our main export. Growth by conquest. Simón Bolívar liberated Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. Now, we are taking this area over by conquest and turning this country into one country to dedicate it to Simón Bolívar. Marketplace. As said before, our main export is bananas. Other exports include coffee beans, cocoa beans, and even oil. Our trade partners, everyone, from the U.S. to right next door in Brazil, even all the way to China. For our marketplace, it is every single weekend for local and international farmers to come to each of the sections in our area to have the people buy exports such as the bananas or things from other countries. Our political system is set up into 3 ways. Since it is 3 of us running this country, it is an oligarchy, and our people consider us the muses. The muses are Lizzie, Leah, and Daniela, as said before, and when our people talk to us, like how the U.S. has Mr. President, we are Señorita Muse. Okay. Then Lizzie will be in charge of the people. The people is education, military, and even, yes, slavery. Leah will be in charge of the money, so the taxes and all the stuff like that. Daniela will be in charge of foreign affairs, so the trade, wars, treaties. That's all in her stuff. To continue on with our political system is our official language is Spanish and English, because we believe that the people should know both, or one or the other, depending. Our currency is Bolivares, which is the current currency there now. Our measurements are the metric system, because that's how we do it. Our military. Everyone is put into the draft at 18, which is then randomly drawn if the country needs them, such as we have a low amount of people in the war, or if there is a war, and we need people to help. We encourage the people to have a 2-year term because we believe that people should fight for their country. Although there are a few exceptions if they have some issues such as pregnancy, because it's really bad for children in the womb, and duty to family, because sometimes others get ill in the family, illness, injury, and duty to other jobs. Slavery. When a crime is committed, the criminal must be a slave for a determined amount of time. This amount of time served is determined by a judge and a jury. The jury, like the draft for wars, is done randomly, and everyone must be put into the system at 18. Everyone will do jury at least once in their life. Most likely it'll be more than that. And the judges will be chosen by the muses. Lizzie will select a few that she think are right for the job, and then all the muses will either agree or disagree, and if Daniela and Leah both disagree on all of the candidates, they can say that they think someone else will fit better in the position. Religion. Citizens can worship whatever they want, within limits. Except they must worship in private. Religion is one of those two things that you should never talk about with people along with politics. So, to prevent conflict and prejudice between our people, we prefer that they worship alone or with a group of people. Yes, people can go to churches or temples or whatever place they can worship at with their own people, but any talk with someone outside of your religion, or like even with someone in your religion in a public place or even private if it's people from different religions, is strictly prohibited. Refusing service because your religious views is also prohibited because that's ridiculous. Education. Education will be required in our empire because we believe that it's important for everyone to get an education. And from kindergarten to 12th grade, which is the system we use, it will be free to everyone. Also, it'll be free to everyone for college. Both English and Spanish will be taught at a young age in schools because that is our national language in our empire. Music will be required in school until high school. So between kindergarten and 8th grade, all students must take a music class and they can go into choir, band, or orchestra. In high school, it will be preferred the students do at least one music option. So as I said, chorus, band, or orchestra. We would like the students to be involved in music if they can, but we understand if it's not their thing. College is free as stated before, and it is preferred for all people to go, and that is ages, races, genders, and even sexualities, because we're not going to judge here in our empire. Technology. In each section of our empire, there's going to be a technology center. This tech center will be a place to go if technology fails you. This is broken computers because maybe your sister stepped on it and now it's showing weird lines. Or if you jumped a fence and broke your screen on your cell phone. Or even if just the battery dies because it's being difficult and phones and computers are weird. Anything that happens, you can take it here to this tech center. There will also be a section in the tech center where you can learn about your technology. If your phone freezes, you can learn what to do, what steps to take. If your computer won't come up right or won't log you in because there's no logon servers left, we will give you the steps that you can take to do and fix that. Our legacy here is all about music because, as we said, music is very important in our empire. Our people will worship the emo trinity. The emo trinity is Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, and My Chemical Romance because they are the best music artists out there right now.